Pakistan and the Jewish, right? So you can see. Okay, first one we launched last week. Your little memory. Yeah, we studied last week the biblical foundation of Christian education, the contents, the order, achievements, and the starting point of Christian pedagogy and the Shema, and also the key point of apostolic teaching in the early church, letters, the character, and the order duration. Before they have a most of Bible, they want to try the Bible and the meeting and all of the ceremony, and then they want to write down. But before they orally the spread, and also they had a message. So Jesus, they want to try to more make a Bible and then rule over the culture and the province. So the key point, the Christian education is root to God's covenant, this creation, the family, the community first, the classroom, the scripture in the foundation of our both contents methods. So the primitive church, they have the Lord relation of our early church to late Islam. The Christian began some movements, either Islam in the Pharaohs, the Jew and the long beings dominated countries, the proclaimed by pagan power, and found is the religion. So they have this part. And also, second page, the Palestine, Jerusalem, the permanent laws, the separation and exclusiveness, and Jewish missionaries to other areas. The spirit is packed imposed the dynasty, the Jewish custom or Christian mission, the kosher food, and the Sabbath and the other the festival. The kosher food, you guys using the airline, right? From Vietnam and the US here, right? So you have the airline, the food, right? But some people kosher, so international, they're very strict, the regulation. So the regulation and India, they can eat the pork, right? And in some area, they can the cow, and then they don't want the dog. But usually on international, the people then can eat the dog, right? The same thing. So the kosher food, they have a very, very high, high point of regulation. So they start the food, and you can near the lake, the Bible, they have the Christian had to eat something. You had to eat the vegetable, the garden or the fruit, but you can eat the pork or beef or any kind. So they have the divide, and they also the regulation. So they start the food. And other Jews, however, it's not so excluded. Welcome its Greek cultures. The setting covered without regarding the curriculums. This one, they have the Greek culture they start. And the second page here, the God rules will be established by anointed prince or Messiah from the message anators, the line of David, king of Israel in the 10th century BCE. Here, the proper course of action leading to the communication of the drama, however, was subject of some disagreement here. And the Great Sanhedrin, the Central Council, the Jerusalem was made up of both Parsi and then Sadducees. The other group, we have two groups. So other groups Hurricane, the support of client kingdom over Herod, a dynasty over the support Roma, and our strength the Jesuit, and then essence the Christian monastic, the different group, the probably including the set is preserved or Dead Sea, the circle. The Dead Sea, what is the Dead Sea? Too much salt. So Dead Sea, so they can survive on any kind of fish or any kind of herb, anything, just salt. So maybe you can swimming You can swim in the Dead Sea or not? Tom, you can see swimming. You like to swim. Your Vietnam, they have a lot of sea, right? Yeah. So you can swimming. But the Dead Sea, they have you can swim or not?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, too much salt, you can swim. Only in the ledge of so the Dead Sea scrolls, so they have a lot of the sculling and the hard time, no tree, and they can live anything, survival, right? So also the human today need more the waters, but they have a lot of the Dead Sea, the spread area, so they have a scrolling and then dry, so a lot of people to die. Yeah. This letters said it's not the purposeful in the temple worship in the Jerusalem and over another religious calendars, and from the retreats and overrated divine intervention and such prophetic writings to sign interest in the consummation. So they start the temple, but the temple have a means, you have straight, right? The foundation of the cement, and they have the house, the temple. The before the desert, right? The Dead Sea, and they have a desert area. So they have the little tent, so they move. So they don't have the temple and regulation. So they have to start the tent, so maybe 5 days working over there, and then they move to the other area and the tent. So the 10th centuries, the BCE, they have the tent and the regulation. But now they're starting the temple. Because Thailand and Vietnam, they have a lot of temple, right? But this Jerusalem over there, they have a tent that's starting. While relation, the follower, the Jesus had some of their group is not clear. In the canonical gospel, the obsessed by church, the target over the Stoicism and the scripture, and then first who watchment the tradition over Jerusalem is present and legalistic and then free pagans. And here, and then under social and the political condition of time, there could be long future for sadness for the jealous. They attempt to make apologetic the drama effect related to the desolation of Jesus and then destruction of the temple after two major Jewish rebels against the Romans 60 and 70 and 132, 135. So they start in the 10th century, the BCE, but have now they will change the culture, and then they have organized the Bible and the tent to the temple. So here, this part they studies the choice of many Jews who were very from Jerusalem after 135, right? So 132 to 135, there are two timing here. Timeline here is Roma. They have the temple, the destruction, the two major the Jewish revolt. So they studying the 135, the Levitin, the French, and the emerging Christian movement. They start the Christian movement, and then first time they enact the various oral law. So because they don't have the paper, they not use the organizing. They submit only oral the spreading and the oral table law. At the time of this community and the addition to oral laws become normative Jerusalem. Here, and the relation of our early church, the career and the intention of our Jesus. This number 6, the 6th page. The page 6, the prime source of our knowledge of our Jesus, Roger, and then Paul chronicled gospel in the New Testament. There are also number of our long canonical source in the Lord Plea and the Apostle Gospel, which contains story about Jesus and the saint attributed to him. And 1945 in Egypt, the Gospel Thomas, the preserved in the copy the Genesis Library, found. And at a certain point, Gospel tuition find that the independent, the confirmation letter were Gospel opposed to the Paul. here, and then page 7. The first there, Gospel, Matthew, Mark, and then Luke, the closest later in the from the structure and then contents. So you just have the 12 description. They have students. So they want to try the start. The 4 people, the Matthew, Mark, and then Luke, they close more related, the relative, just like the family member. They're starting the section. They give them more research and then more of the study, and then they studying the order structure. They studying the write down, and they make it published. But it's a 12 people have it's a good dispute over the Jesus, but they have the heart different. So some of the people they have the they want to try to accept over the Jesus rule, so they have some make the problem. So we can see here. The first, their Gospel, Matthew, Mark, and Luke closely relate the form and the structure and the contents. That because they can study in the first column called the synopsis, they are known as synoptic Gospel. We have the different. The Mark was probably used by Matthew and Luke, and who may also have the Q Gospel, the so-called from the government columns, the source. The hypothetical the gospel is the organs of common, the natural in the letters gospel. And John is a different in the both pattern and the contents of fairly literary in the theoretical interpretation, but may also preserve good historical information. So in the John and the Matthew, and then also here. Authors many details of gospel remain the subject of disagreement and uncertainties. The scholarly and the concerns offset the substance of gospel tuition and the truthful account. In the Luke, it's a connect Jesus verse in the Roman the census that according to the justice occurred in 6 to 7 the sea and cast the revolt against the governor's colonists. Luke could be light about the census and wrong about the governor. So they did a hard time because it's not easy. Luke wanted research and consensus and Jefferson the 6-7, but Luke could be light about the census, but give the governor they give is not incorrect information. So it's not match. Because the physical and the informer, the different, right? The formal informer, usually informers they have the Luke wanted more research, but the governor give the wrong information. So maybe, for example, the class here, right? You have the people here, but the school have a lot of the people. It's not match. So they have it's not little different hard time, and then they give more wrong information. So they change the change and maybe write down some the organizer and the garbage and again. So almost 10 years over they can start because that's why the 26, 36, right? The 6, 7, but after they want to change, and the organizer and the build up and they're changing. So here, the qualification on the Pontius flight and who was perfect over journeys 26, 36 was probably about the year 29 to 30s. But again, the certain is impossible. Yeah. So that's why it's not easy, right? The Jesus encounter is St. John's. Hello. Yeah. Okay, we have the syllabus here, the syllabus, and you can buy the textbook. Okay. Also the sign for me. The rest in the Jerusalem desert features difference and or vast view of God coming the kingdoms to make a decisive moment over this career. Okay, and here the Jesus' attitude of observation over the law generated the conflicts either Pharisees, and he also the fear and the hostility over ruling the Jewish authority. Here, also after Last Supper is his discourse, he was betrayed by one of them, the Judas the Iscariot. Arrest and then Twitter followed the post before the suddenly and Jesus declarately pined to the part in him. So Last Supper is very famous, right? So Last Supper is Jesus know that coming soon, some kind of the episode hard time because he's a member of this people won the best store and Pedro and then Pedro, right? The Judah, Pedro is the decline, right? Delay is Jesus. I don't know him. So 3 times they were delayed, and then Judas they give the sell over the Jesus. Hi, how are you? Their version of our early Christian community plan is raised in the Roman world. In an event, Jesus' word is clear in the manners reserved for political world, neglects agriculture. Here, and then the page 10. Yeah, you can buy the textbook. Okay. The Jesus preaching the imitated the vision of God's kingdoms, some test of future consummation. In order all these visions, the word and the act of Jesus believes be the inauguration of a process that was the climax in the final triumph of God. His disputes recognized him as a Messiah. The earnest on the dial is no record of him using the word and in the reference to himself. His own enigmatic self-description of a Son of Man, sometime in authority to his suffering, sometime to future law and judging. Okay, so last week we learned about the history of the Christian advantage here, and the BC 10th century, and then also Bible, the BCA or the Pope BCA, they started advantage over, and then 2 years before that late, and then the Egypt, Roma, and also the Last Supper. They have after Last Supper, they have some happening that Jesus over the death and crucified, right? So they have so many issue. Okay, here. Okay, today's the subject, lecture 2, the early church first education. You don't have the textbook, you can see the screen, okay? The page 11. The early church, the first education contents. Yeah, today we learn into Catholic school, Alexandria, and then article into the leaders, the historical. The charismatic process, instruction before the baptism, the shift from the pre-sacration over to consecration church, the more instructional research over learning. Okay, today's we subject here. The key points: the early church balance of faith formation and then intelligent defense. The number 2, catches were central for identity and then discipline. The 3, the first thinkers laid the groundwork for later technology and then progress. So today here we added the Catholic contribution, the culture. So you have done is we have a Catholic, right? So today you'll more mention about it. Yeah. So last week we have class that more history, and I was studying the Christian the culture. But today's more churchy the education the program. Also they added more Catholic. The Prophetic age, the father of a church were thus saintly writers over the early centuries whom the church declined and how special the defend our orthodox and the patriarchs and the pharaohs during which they live. So the patriarch age, we started more the other cultures. The before that's where we started, right? So they have started one the originally the Christian the history made, but now the patriarch age they started more other the religion they mention about the Catholic confession culture they add. So they have the culture, they either change the culture and then, for example, the structure of the house, and then they have the modeling, and then the human action, and then they have relative, and they have some the fruit, and then more variety. So they want more observation of the other cultures they study. So here we introduce some people here, the fathers John and the Hardens at GA, the hist. It is generally held that there is less over Western fathers, Latins, and the fathers, the Venerable, the 67 to 735, and the last over Eastern fathers, Greeks, the John, the Demons. So he's very famous. So they started more studying the other culture of the out of the world. That means the Christian and about the Catholic. That's the more the challenging. So virus like negatives or untouched, his events of the cause the part of church. It's a nevertheless is seen to ages for purpose this lifetime leading plan to distinguish some of the early fathers who were outstanding witness of the past in time of persecution. The others have included only 10 out of the estimate in the 90s writers who corrected theirs antiquity, orthodoxy, the sensitivity, and approved by church and then belong to the pastoral age. So this pastoral age, they have the study more antiquity, and then orthodoxy, the sensitivity, that's more the challenging. And also this is the virus, they have the purpose of this lifetime needing plans and discourage some of the early fathers who had the outstanding witness and the path in time of persecution. And why is there's 10? So why they have 10? They have answered. Mainly because their writings have been the most influenced, shaping the mind and the heart of a Christian believer. That every one of those 10 has so deeply inspired future the generation who is quality and father inspired not only for Christian but of human civilization. So why the 10th? They have the Christian, the Catholic, they have a culture include more Christian because Christian have the heart. Here have the deep the regulation of the Christian, the heart, and also deeply inspired the future generation. Yeah. So they have the inspired not only for Christian but also human civilization. So they start the human civilization and the mindfulness, and then also they spread more counseling, the Christian counseling. Also they have the more spread on the culture. There are one more the people here, the member, Eusebius. He's the Eusebius of our cages, the father of our church history. He's the famous of our the main symbol, the father of our church history. Had check careers, the Baptist and the others. He enters the rank of the clearly from his early alleged day in the priesthood and evidence desire over knowledge. So he have the good symbol. They starting the research in the part of the church history, and also they have the more tried more the new manuscripts. So he tried more. Yeah, he tried more the other the view of the Christian the history. So here viewpoint, his greatest invitation over in which the library in the cancer the new many secrets. Does the provided him the source he led us to write his server's histories. He was a close friend of Saint Pamphilus. Yes, Pamphilus he have the mentor. Yes, either home he was in prison before Pamphilus martyrdom. The white is poison, the two comforts the promise applied over again. So it's a purpose the discipline. he's the more he received the knowledge for the history of mentoring and the purpose. So we had to know that who are is a letter for the history of the Christian. Page 13. After Humphrey's death, Eusebius wrote his biography in their volume. So devote Eusebius to the Baptist friend that he began to call his simply Eusebius of Tansfield. Imprisonment and the North escaped from the death of his faith. The catechist Eusebius year to church liberation on the country. You guys understand? It's not funny, right? This is a history. So little the boiling, but later some more you can more exciting here. Okay, here attention here the screen here. No sooner was the church given the practical life than also Arian history, which then is then Christ were truly divine. Without the council of Discard 335 and afterward, Eusebius would not offset Tom the homosexuals and then discard the use of the define the Christian and then on its being in the problem. The tape here you can see you have to know that the pancreas after page 14. So explanation is relation for including the Eusebius in the Catholic leaning plan. He was very learned, the first virus and successful administrator in the bishop, but he was also weak in the character. The two offset over these weaknesses and then especially gave where he's unqualified in the administration over empower the country and his uncontrolled desire to please. His fellow the bishop who would not accept the unqualified teaching over this kind of about divinity over Jesus Christ. Yeah, so he's not qualified the teaching and the Christian religion and the Bible, but he have the talents and then they have offset the unqualified teaching over this about the divinity over Jesus Christ. The excavation history about Eusebius over 10 book, they have 10. So they studying the 10, right? So why do you have the 10 here? They have the answer, good answer. The examination history over Eusebius over 10 books composed over period of about 15 years, where it's not for this work about Eusebius. Much of the first 3 centuries of our church would be almost unknown to us. Its chief merit lies in the fact that is down from the reasonable, the source that often the directly quoted by the others. So you know, right? So we have to make the textbook. Also, I have researched so many kind of the history and the Christian and then the viewpoint, the more the variety of the time, the culture, and then the people have the viewpoint. So it's not easy. So they have the 10 books, so they have to try to more, but it's a cheaper here. It is cheaper medicine lie in the fact. It's drawn from the readable source that often directly quoted by the others. And also, they have the travel, the dispute, they try to more the organizing and this is the time of the history and the more census and the population and the cultures, but it's not easy because Lucas they want to try the research directly, but the governor give the information, but it's not much. It's a very hard, right? Very hard. But now you're also the same thing, same problem. Sometimes the others view they increase the little lie or they have more easy work and very smooth driving, but it's not correct. In some kind of incorrect information here. Together with a mess of our patriarchal date, in contains numerous the documents drawn from the state's arches, straight from the other orders. Moreover, Unibis simply can hardly be questioned if the thought is misplaced the sentence, that sometimes led him to make a certain omission. The great number of illustrations also make the work appear more recollection than the history. 15 here. The definitions, however, do not detract from Ubis. Climb to the title, the Christian Herodotus. The following is a passage from one of the Ubis origin over before Empire. Constantine reveals the death of his Christian faith. This is even more remarkable because it contains the remains of Christianity in all his life and was not baptized in the until 30 before his died. The whole letter of the days would pay me, my empires, if I should be tried to collect and combine into account the manuscript expense over our servers divine power and that even from its fantasy visual. The sense now on whoever life either among Greeks or among Babylonians or inhabited such power over division ability and has our on the saber. But who here is orders pay more to give to more information, and also here here. But why do I speak the just of man? Whenever those who have called the gods by ordination, not only has manifested such a nature in all this earth. If so lest anyone so inclines to reverse him, that enemy's principle and the old counterparts tell us what gods or heroes at any time or any place in all history has ever been said, as had our saviors, to have transmitted to mankind certainly the techniques about the eastern life and the heavenly kingdoms, to have made countless methods throughout the entire inhabit more skill in the philosophy, the principle. The philosophic age, so there are different culture, you can see more the viewpoint. To have the pursuit, the dance, constraint, or heaven, to hope for the future, the story and in have for God loving the soul. Here, so God loving soul thing. So sometimes you have feeling. Hello, look at me here. Sometimes you have feeling somebody love you. You have a family here, right? Yeah, so your parent or your brother, sister, or your girlfriend, sometimes you have the feeling, oh, they give to your heart.
Yes.
So when?
Girlfriend.
Oh, girlfriend? It's not family?
Yeah.
Okay. So the what kind of feeling? Maybe I give it now. I give it stress for you guys, right?
I feel safe. Like,
But sometimes peace of heart, peace heart, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes give the stress. How's you appear?
Oh, stress a lot.
Stress a lot. So what kind of you have a solution? Maybe you have somebody give the stress. Maybe we have
cry.
Cry.
Cry, yeah.
Or you cry?
Yeah.
Yeah. So cry. Sometimes cry is very good.
Not cry, cry.
Cry. Okay. Sometimes you are.
Please feel my mind free, you know.
Okay. Yeah. The cry is very good, and then also crying. Crying is good. It's logotherapy. Later, I want to try the logotherapy. Logotherapy is maybe sometimes I give you some the lunch. I give you some flower. I give some help you. Maybe your joy, right? The joy is sometimes you have joy and crying, and sometimes I give you the stress. Sometimes you're very hard. You have to break heart. You need to cry. So we have the logotherapy. They sometimes crying is very good here. Okay, here, the what God over heroes, if we twist the side over gods and heroes, the Greek and the Babylonian and oriented that now owned God among the dust, believes the insight, and having so ordinate the private, and what other hands are attracted by all the truths, himself was not but on ever destroying the entire army of our enemies. Conquering all the gods in the heroes of age to be himself, the proclaims by our people throughout the whole of human habitation world on the child of God. So you have a family, right? You have a family, you have the parents, your mom, your daddy. But the before you have grandpa, grandma, right? So they give us some the child of God. So we are Christian, right? We are Christian is a God, we are son of the God. Yeah, son of God. You understand, right? Son of man is a man is a Jesus. And we have the world in the world. They have the more umbrella here. So we have the family, well, sister, friend here. But umbrella is the man, is the Jesus. So we are the kid over the Jesus. Okay, it's a child of God, in the God too. The who has ordained that those inhabit the great years, whenever on countries or islands, that should assemble in the same place or very same the purpose every week on the days, the call after laws and have holidays, and has accompanied them not to increase their bodies but to decaying their soul by divine study. So today is more the challenging. You will study more the culture of our Christian. 17. The what God of his heroes, being so attacked as were our saviors, led victory traffic over his eminence. For days from the beginning and never ceased from the ascending his teaching and his people, but he who is invisible and then invisibly promote his retainers, and is their house of worship and to furnace of glory. So they have the person tent and the temple, and now with the house of worship and the furnace of glory. So they studying the house, the Bible, the study. Yeah. So this is the Dalapang, some kind of the house at the corner. They have the very corner and then they more cozy rooms. They studying the worship. But why must we try to summarize in the word that is which is suppressed or the accounts? The divine power over our saviors, when even ear the silence the least themselves, which cried out to us, purpose years of our spirit. That is the word of man, has produced his truly strange and amazing and singular phenomenon, as the true Son of God has been seen of the earth. Perhaps the best estimate of our Eusebius is to say he was the master of historical research, but to defend us of our true faith. His courage and religion may have been researched more. His desire for peace and the influence of our country and the general conviction. So one more errors and others have writers. Such twins, I want to introduce the twinist. He's more outline of the Christian history. They more try to more multi the viewpoint, and he have a lot of book. Also, they mention about in the Catholic cultures. Okay. Astronist, as the astronist. If there is the own virus, whose name stands for doctrine and then whose life symbolizes the portrait, it is the Satan Anstrength. He died in the 37th after 45 years in the aspect rate. His viewpoint His extensive writings were mainly composed over during the Phrygian exile. He suffered because his defense of faith. Like St. Paul, he was haunted by his eminence and was forced on the own occasion to hide in the tomb of his father. Unlike Cyprian, who was reserved in many years, and Anstries had to defend the Christian church, the defense against the historical bishop in the city of Tiscon. He encouraged Bishop attended over Australia on the Council of Nicaea in the 33-5. Even then, his vigorous opposition, the Aris, who Dennis, that Christ had the same defense lecturer and the fathers, for against the heresy over Adrian and the Centralists. 3 years after this guy and the people commemorated in the poet's couple of ordination, the client out, he's the sincere, the virtuous man, the good Christian, and actually the true bishop. Okay, and at the first glance, alternatively, the writings may seem to be the political and in his two main work, the discourse against the Greek and then discourse against the Arians. Okay, 19. But there are several reminders towards the church. Alternatively, add a demand is clear in its understanding of careers, the maturity over Christianity. What is worth in then of the inclination of our world, summarize and then explanation, who holds the approach to faith. He saw in his day widespread in the confusions, especially the amount of integrity about the most basic truths of revelation. His recommendation, his 4th century, is more than ever valued today. A deep study of our scripture and education to be highly estimated, but on light life, the pure soul and the Christian future and dictionary, if the soul having a practice their things, order of things, and possess what is desired to learn, the word of God, and find this possible for human lectures. Okay, so why you come here? Why? You want to stay in the United States, or you want to study the Christian history, or you want to try change your lifespan, or you want more rich, or you want a peace, or you want a good job, or you want more energy, or you want some make the goal your life plan. Why you come here?
To be rich.
Rich, okay. How about you? Same? How about you? Same? So you want to make it rich? How about you? Why you come here?
To work.
The work? Okay. Yeah, so you work and then rich. Yeah, everybody wants to rich, right?
Yeah.
So,
That's America.
yeah.
American dream. If you want to rest.
This is American dream? American dream?
California dream.
I came here, University I'm from the Korea. I came here 2000. It's almost 25 years now, right? I bring to my cash grabs $270. Yeah, $270. I'm start here. Now I have the 2 clinic and then the broadcast and the culture here.
What kind of clinic do you have?
Acupuncture and then nutrition and also alternative medicine. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
So,
want to start a business for like non-medical emergency.
okay. So alternative, yeah.
Do I need to contact with you or with insurance?
Yeah, you contact later. Yeah.
Okay, we
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. So I have a lot of books. The careers book. For example, the nutrition detox and the alternative medicine, the pharmaceutical. I reading so 300 books yearly, but now little lazy, maybe 100. Yeah, but now I'm more the research in the Bible because we have some kind of Bible, the food and Bible medicine. A lot of here information here. So they start the Bible and under, yeah, science, psychology, one you have a environment, all kind here, divide, right? And the top of the Bible. So I want to reach too. Yeah, 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 I reach too. I'm working 3 jobs, almost 20 years. I have my clinic job and then teaching and then some of the counseling in the boarding system. I have 4 jobs now here. But sometimes I check my purse, it's the same thing. Same thing. Yeah, so the rich, yeah, everyone want to rich. So only you have money, so you are happy?
Yes.
Why?
I feel relaxed.
Relaxed?
Stressful, yeah.
So you can buy the coin or something, okay? So why you want the rich?
Just make your life easy.
Easier? Okay. What about you are now is hard, you don't have money, so it's hard? For example, what kind of easier if you have money?
What kind of what?
You have money,
Uh-huh.
what kind of or something do is more easier?
Well, we can do anything easy with money.
Okay.
Maybe not a lot of money.
Like even people's relationship to each other,
Oh.
the money makes it easier.
Sure.
Like people respect you because you have money.
How old are you? Maybe you're 70? How old are you?
I'm 26.
Oh, you're smart. You're smart or some, I'm 54, right? Yeah, I declare you. Yeah, you're saying this word. Yeah, I understand now. I have money, more easy make a more good relationship.
Yeah.
Even the family or friend,
Yeah.
everybody, right? But sometimes,
People judge you with like what do you drive, what kind of watch you have,
Yeah.
like, what do you wear, you know. It's a
Okay.
society.
how about things? My watch. How much? You think so how much this one?
Citizen.
Huh?
Citizen?
Yeah, this one.
Is it Citizen? What's the brand?
Brand any kind of the value.
$500?
$500. How about you?
Always depends on the brand because
Just imagine.
give a couple hundred.
Per 400 is $20. I buy the $20 in the Washington. But $20, but you say
Oh,
you,
looks 500.
yeah, you think it's $500. Well, I don't know. The original price I don't know. Maybe they have I buy the Marshall, so I don't know exactly what kind of original price, but you have the values $500. Oh, okay. Just like I'm the bill, so $500. The you $100, so bill okay, $100. But only me know that, right? $99, right? $99. I know that this price. But yeah, it's a bill. Yeah, sometimes they measures over your scan, right? Maybe you have the girlfriend, the boyfriend. Maybe you can scanning just 1 minute, right? The woman, the female, and then the shoe and the hair, just 30 seconds scanning. Oh, have he's rich or not, right? Your friend or something, maybe product or some the Louis Vuitton, have he's rich, and also have the car, the Benz or the Chrysler, is rich. But sometimes I am rich, but it's a very ugly and then ugly cheap, and then they think maybe the poor, right? So they more attitudes are different. So maybe other people have the more the rich, yeah, respect, right? Maybe they're homeless or some they're just regular people. They ignore or sometimes their views are different. But you know, right? You are young people here. I'm the middle of age. I visited 2 times the Washington, the Seattle. I have opened my clinic over there. So I meet the landlord. She's the almost 78, age female, old woman. But really she have the building? Really? I question, wondering. Because maybe she have the 26 kind of the building. The restaurant and then some office 27. But she have a picture, the picture. Oh, maybe she don't have no house, maybe rent some, and the car maybe little older style. But she have the little different. I have the shocking. Oh, she have money a lot, and I see the she don't watch it, and then she have the cars maybe same value with my car too, but very the attitude is very good. Yeah, so sometimes you have to open eye the viewpoint. Maybe you are, I don't know, how much you have the purse today, you cash?
Oh, less than $100.
100 bucks? How about you?
What?
How much you have a cash?
Zero.
Wallet? Zero?
Or $5
$5?
something.
Okay. The credit card or the cash, everybody different, right? Yeah. So me too. I have $2 here. Oh, you have a rich. You have $200.
Yeah, being richer is only.
Yeah, you're more rich than me. Yeah. So we don't know, right? It is secret. So maybe we open the screens and then we have the condition. Everybody don't know, right? So it's my opinions. I have two time the close my business. Two time I'm close my business.
Oh, you close your business?
Yeah, so 25 years, I have so many time I try to challenge it and then close, challenge, open the
What
close.
are you doing? What?
The people, restaurant or some coffee shop, and then the vitamin shop. So I've been 25 years here, right? But sometimes I will get money or sometimes lose money, right? But the very important view. But if you stay, you have the plan, and then you have hope. You can try, challenge it. Don't the visuals the now condition. You have the wallet. How much you have is a different story. Okay. You have now class here, right? So after class, who knows? You make a reach it after 10 years, in the 5 years, nobody know that, right? So you have a hope. You can keep going. Yeah. And then also you make money. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we have break by minute. Okay, by minute. Yeah. Okay, here the page 19. But they are servers reminded to our church. Attorneys the ad reminded clears in his understanding of our careers mystery of the Christianity. What is word and our increation of our word, the summarized utterance, whole approach to praise he saw in his day is to spread the confusions, especially among the intuition about the most of basic truth of our revelation. His recommendation over in the 4th century is more than ever today. A deep study of our Christian education ought to be highly estimated, but its own price light on pure soul and Christian preachers dictionary, if the soul, having the practice the things would obtain the process was desired to learn, the word of God as far as it is possible for human nature. It was assurance the conviction and that is beyond the hope which wisdom of our church. The great thinkers he must first draw near to the saints by dissembling them in their action. Only the holiest of our life give light to the believing mind. This is explained someplace in the portration in the portrait of our models. It was account for his writing the classic story of our hermit, Anthony of Egypt. Okay, today is here, and then I give you. What's your name? Hey. Okay. Hey, please go to me the counter, the pyramid, the violence number. The internet also. Do you have the?
714?
Hold on. Let me see. Orange color here.
714?
714
285?
285
9191.
9191. Again. 714 285 285 9191.
Unless they change it. Let me go ask for you. They said it's the same.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. So logotherapy. 네, 안녕하세요. 네. Okay. I will try to. What is the logotherapy? Okay. Logotherapy means sometimes you have said the grief for somebody to die or pass away, your family or the friend, and also so some people joy. It's a more they have to cry the tears. 볼리면? 네. 네. So sometimes using apply logotherapy your life span. So sometimes you have stress, you try it here. So why you do logotherapy? What is logotherapy here?
Grammarly now uses AI to help you write, not just revise. Type a prompt and generate a persuasive, mistake-free draft in seconds. Personalized.
was published in 20 separate volumes in the German language. But he provides a simplified overview in the second half of Man's Search for Meaning. Logotherapy is considered a branch of existential humanism, which I discussed in episode 1 about Carl Rogers. Logotherapy is based on the assumption that human beings have an innate will to meaning.
Okay, here you can see the logotherapy. I want to try the YouTube with no volume. So logotherapy, everything can be taken from man, but one's freedoms cannot be taken from him. No matter what is the situation you are in, you have the freedom to choose your attitude towards life. So what is logotherapy? And I introduced the Viktor Frankl's, the human relation, the key concepts, the freedom of race, right to the meanings, the meaning of life, the psychological extensional expression of its essence of our existence, the physics letters, collective letters, the counseling goals, counseling process, the counselor attitude, the purpose of our logotherapy, and then meaning of our the psychological means, the counseling techniques. Here, the product's intention, the continuation, the towards stopping, the psychological dialogue 5, attitude modification, the techniques, the difference. The first, what is logotherapy? So logotherapy is a crime. Maybe you have a joy. When you have a joy, or you are sad, or depression, anxiety, maybe you can try the tear, the crying. Is sometimes they clear your heart, the break heart. So it's the logotherapy. So we have a music therapy and we have the movie therapy. Sometimes when you see when you show your movie, right, the comedy or you're laughing, right, the laughing therapy. But sometimes crying is a logotherapy. So we have brain and we have the two brain. Here left side is more challenging joy and the happy hormone, the serotonin, dopamine, and endorphin. But the right side, they have problem and adrenaline. Sometimes you have hair loss, right? And then you have a cortisol hormone, so stress hormone. So they have the connection, it's more peace. It's a cry in the day more clean. Sometimes the brain fog means they have too much the stress. So they have the proteins more. It's not spread. It's soft. It's more like the juice, and they have the hammer. Hammer has have the function of the memory. So you have a joy, you have a happy. Your body is more happy. It's more the movement is more easy, and then relationship is more better. And you have stress. I'm sad. I'm not happy person. Maybe strict. So all over the body, the function and the tissue and the layers is tight. Okay, so the logotherapy, what's going on, and then what kind of function, and then I give definition for you. Okay, what is the logotherapy? The logotherapy is also known as a logotherapy. It's on educational psychology therapy techniques, and helping people realize the value of life and their goals. The logotherapy is focused on the human, where to find the meaning and excellence. That by discovering the meaning in life, logotherapy helps people overcome the suffering and learn how to heal themselves. In other words, it's a therapy approach that is help people heal their own the pain everyday life. So I studied the somatic, the healing, and the manipulation of the Harvard Medicine Medical the school, and also life teaching, and the somatic, and then graph coaching, and then also neuroscience. So there is logotherapy. They usually focus the brain, the tissue. We all have the potential within us to overcome the suffering by finding meaning in these tears we face. The meanings can only be discovered when it's actively to seek out the question, why should I live? And what is the meaning of my life? Okay, why I ask you, right? Why you coming here? Yeah, first time. Okay, second question. What is the meaning of your life? What is the meaning of your life? Why you live? It's not United States. Your life. Why? Okay. What is the meaning of your life? Why are you coming to Bhutan from here, United States? Why?
I want to be the best of my life.
That's life.
Yes, I want to try
So now so you're challenging. So you're happy. Your life.
Yes.
You're surprised. Okay. How about you?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you too.
Yeah.
Okay. So you too. You're happy now.
Yes.
Okay. You're a happy person. How about you? It's okay. 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 How old are you?
I'm 34.
34. Okay. How about you?
I'm 52.
Well, I'm 54.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How about you? 28. Yeah, you're 20. Okay. How about you?
25.
Oh, 35. Okay. Okay. 35 and then 20 and then the 54. So I will different. I come here the 20 years, 28. So 2000 I'm coming here. The very same age here. I have an American dream. I want the success. It's my career. Long time ago, I'm the hotel career, hotel years. I work the hotel. So I want to general manager the hotel. So I come here, and now I change it. I'm the doctor of the clinic. So sometimes we have the turning point, right? The turning point. So you want to come your age, so you are challenging, but sometimes the step to step. Why I want to come here? A listen, but I want to through the 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, I go to the B. So sometimes I want to keep A, the why I want to go to B. So sometimes they compete in the and depression and then sometimes stress, right? But you have a turning point, and original we have a plan, but sometimes the change it. But you have a goal, it doesn't matter. Maybe Seattle, Washington DC, or Texas, we have the bus, we have the train, we have the plane, right? But sometimes I have a goal, it didn't matter. Sometimes plane is more quickly, right? Just a couple hours we arriving, right? But maybe we have a car, maybe 10 hours. But train, we have time, maybe 24 hours, right? But the different way. Sometimes I want to more easy. I want to more quickly arrive the home. But sometimes it's not something happening you can do, right? So, but we have a little different way, but we have a goal. The clear goal, it didn't matter timing. There's something happening, okay? So, what is your meaning in your life? You are happy now, you're a happy person, okay? Then you are a sad person, you are sad, but you have to check your point. Why I come here, and what is the value of my life? You know that, so you can try. The B2. I have 3 clinics. I'm a clinic 10 years, but I'm close, and try the other place. I'm the challenging. I'm 54, right? So sometimes we have a lot of the chance. Sometimes we have the challenging, and then sometimes success or fail. But you have to be recovering. We have to grab. So the career or your lifespan. So challenging is we have hope, right? No challenging, just stay. We have no dream. It's very sad, right? So logotherapy means it creates a happy therapy. Happy. So sometimes crying. That's why you're sad. Are you okay? But sometimes joy, and I enjoy. So I'm crying. But sometimes I have a homesick. I'm crying. But sometimes stress. I'm not crying. Why? Maybe I'm crying. Everything this is everything. So I'm gonna keep it's my heart. So sometimes when the joy, I'm a little more easy. The crying. So I'm using the logotherapy. Okay. So logotherapy, we're controlling the heart. Yeah. This psychology therapist method proposed by Viktor Frankl. Viktor Frankl have a lot of books. I like him. Austin, the Jewish psychologist, based on his experience of the uprising in the concentration camps. So this is the Viktor Frankl. Okay, sometimes you have maybe you have a class here, right? Yeah, maybe class here. Or sometimes the Viktor Frankl have the jail here. Okay, we have here the jail here, and here little flower. Only the sun little bit here. So we have some people here, the jail. We don't have the window, right? Yeah, so we have a class. But you only see, oh, time, I'm bored time. But you can see the more, we are some learn to lecture from me, maybe about 2 hours, it didn't matter. Maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes. Just a little time, maybe, oh, I understand what you say, and oh, I can try to apply your life. It's a successful class, okay? You don't need to listen to 2 hours. You catch apply your lifespan, just 10 minutes or 2 minutes, it doesn't matter. Okay, the Peter Franklin is okay. The jelly here, we have flower here. Maybe everybody, why, maybe you jelly here, inside here. I'm not happy. Why I'm here isn't that I don't have any kind of food, but maybe some people cry or something upset or something, the hot temper, right? But he's tried to the window and the flower here. He showed the hope. So he want mind control. I'm here, it's a jail inside here. Maybe we have two viewpoints. Maybe we see the cross here, or we see here the ocean. Maybe we have the same place here. There's so many people here. There's so many people here to watch this cross here. But the Peter Frankel, there's only the window, the sun, and the flower. So she have the mind control and the logotherapy using the research here. Okay, interested Peter Franklin. His born in Vienna, Austria. He received his doctorate in the medicine from the University of Vienna. The impression of a large concentration camp over 3 years during the World War II. The based on his insight from his time in the camp, he concludes that he will to create meaning and purpose was fundamental human motivational factor and then create logotherapy. The born was March 26, 1905 in Leopold Street, Vienna, Austria, to Jewish civil servants families, which is a loyal family. He entered the University of Vienna in 1923 and especially in the neurology and psychology too. Research into depression in the subside, and his later developed extension of the psychology and then logotherapy. From 1933 to 1937, he received his training in the neurology and the psychology and the stretch over Pacific in the hospital in the Vienna, where he conducted subside in the research and treated over 3,000 women and discovered subside. I have experience last week. I have the funeral over a young man, and he's retired the United States Army. He have family, the wife and the young daughters. But he have problem so many years, 10 years, almost 10 years, he have depression. So he take the medicine, and last week he tried to subside. Yes, young man, just 38. You are 38. Yeah, it's not old, right? So I'm depressed. Yeah, because I used to work the nursing home 5 years, 10 years ago. I tried to the care the dementia people and then Parkinson and then some of the cancer patient. So every day I showed is die, the pathway. But I never subside and then just the aging, the problem and some issue about the cancer, the situation. But the different, right? Yeah, we have the depth. Sometimes we have to pass away on the future. We don't know after class or Sunday or maybe May. Maybe you don't know, right? So I want to die this day, right? I want a birthday. Just the decision, this is the subside. But we don't know when you go out to heaven. Yeah. So I have a little sad story then. So now the logotypist, his friend, Peter Frankel researched the suicidal women, 30,000 people 1 year. It's too much, right? Too much. After World War II, he worked in the neurology in the department of Vienna General Hospital and then received his doctorate in the psychology in 1948 is a dissertation. The God of unconscious, in 1955, he became the full professor of neurology and then psychology at the University of Vienna, and later had visiting the professorship in the Harvard University, the certain the Middlesex University, and the Pittsburgh University, Pittsburgh. He have a lot of career, right? So I want to try to here the more point. The human relation. So humans are understood from the humanity, the perspective that has a philosophical the foundation in the phenomenology and then existentialism. The human is seen to having the dimension is the physical, mental, and then spiritual. So we have the balance. We have bodies, we have physical movement, and then we have emotionally, and then we have the spiritual. Yeah, the humans begin to live divine in the relative meanings. The human extension begins with the ability to separate themselves or translate into themselves. The human begin to future meanings according to free will. It's a leaders for them on lives and the choice over things. The key concepts. So why the logotype? So how kind of apply for the lifespan? The freedom of wills. The freedom of wills means the freedom of human wills, which the will of only the beings. So we had to something do, right? We had to had to make the decision. Why? I want to make more happy, and also I want to try the golden bear, and it's my goal. Right after 10 years, 20 years, and even means I'm people maybe 10 years after retires is my life. What to do? What is the last step? Okay, you are 28, right? So after 10 years, so what kind of your view? You're 28 now, so it'll be 38. You imagine? You imagine the picture?
My future?
Yeah, 10 years. Now, so after with time machine, with 10 years, 2036. Imagine what to do. Your same class here,
Yeah.
same thing. 10 years, the same thing. Class here.
Well, this will maybe something different.
Different what? So what kind you have a dream?
My dream?
Yeah.
Retire.
Really?
Just enjoy your life.
Enjoy life. Okay, that's good. How about you? What's your dream?
Achieve my goals.
Uh,
Like as hard to reach, but hopefully figure things out.
okay, so you can imagine after 10 years, 2036, you imagine your picture.
Just a little blurry.
Glory, okay. How about you? You imagine your 2036, now 10 years after you see, you have maybe for example, you're married somebody and you have a baby and you have a rich house, or you drawing the plan 10 years.
Yes. Maybe 10 years later, I will have a family with one or two child.
Two child, okay.
Yes. And I will open a medical spa.
Oh, medical spa, go forward, okay.
Yes, I like to do something about these, so I will open a spa.
Mm-hmm.
And for people who travel,
The trouble, okay.
yes, will travel over the world.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, your dream. Okay, how about you?
I would like to travel.
Trouble now,
Yeah.
okay. So, let me ask, is my case? my dream in my seminar in the world. And I'm already joined the Korea and then Japan. Yeah, and next week I'm going to the Canada. So the universal in the life coaching instructor. So I want to try the give it to people and knowledge about the health information, and then I want to selling some my product and then more give it the message and then positive the energy and the therapy life coaching. So now I control. I'm start already. So after my dream, 10 years, maybe 2036, maybe more, maybe touch Canada, maybe German, maybe some other country. So I'm now start now already. So I want to more professionally, I want to more research and then more practice. Yeah, because I have the goal already. So I want to keep going. Yeah, so you guys, 10 years, sometimes you have some depression, your condition now, but you have after 10 years, you make a plan, and then step by step, and then you can enjoy, it's more happy, and then you're going someday reach over the goal. I want to try to step by your in the medicine path, okay? Okay. Yeah, maybe 10 years, maybe maybe you are keep relationship, maybe you have a baby too, right? Open restaurant or company, nobody know that, right? So you have to make the goal, okay, plan. So here's the Peter Franklin, they have the viewpoint. Human decide with their own the minds that they will become in any environment. Yeah, so don't care now. Your students, your class, but you pray per time. So if you want to fly, airplane, we need a load, right? Maybe we have a load, is we can fly. Maybe no nothing, they can fly in the airplane too. Also, you don't have to prepare anything. I have a dream. I have a dream, but you don't have the requirement of anything. You can control the dream. So you have a dream, you need some the study, and then you need the money, and then you have the friend, the family. So we have to combine everything is a good balance. It's much very easy approach your goal. Okay, so they have outside here, and also human as seen to having the ability to self-separate, and thought this ability to separate. They can separate not only from the situation but also from themselves. This means you can try to separate your family, because I wanted almost 25 years. With almost 20 years, I separate my family. So every time I have a homesick. But maybe we work together, we live together in one house. Very good safety and happy. But really happy, baby, no money or no freedom or no private anything, argument, right? You have a family here, you have a sister, brother?
Yes, but they all live in
Vietnam, your childhood. So every time your sister, brother is happy or sometimes stressed.
Yeah, sometimes.
Stress, right? Yeah, we love a parent, right? But sometimes parents give the stress, we give stress. So they try the relationship too. So you have to somebody, your friend or the teacher or the family, we need some the space. They are separated with my private. Because me here, the self, the separated space. So you are more the covering. So, for example, I love him. I love some woman, or I like some man. But I have a happy person. Maybe you can make a more happy person, right? Maybe I'm not happy. How can you make happy the other people? So because some people we have the symptom of the too much love is no good, right? The stalking, right? Too much love, the stalking, right? That means maybe I don't have an empty of my heart. I don't have a love and I don't have happy mind, nothing. But I meet some love people. Maybe it's not easy approach the reality, the love was really hard because empty. So if you have some people meet or your co-work or your classmate, your the people you had inside here that build up your positive energy and happy mind is love. You can more easy make some people. Okay. The Peter Franklin they say the humans can choose their attitude toward themselves. So we have to maybe attitude. Attitude is very important, right? So some people have an attitude, oh, you're good attitude. But sometimes you class here. The students' attitudes every day come to class. And we write down what something we together, communication. Just sign and go. I don't understand. Really, I don't understand. Yes, I'm coming here, 9 o'clock here, from 2 hours. I wake up 5:30 a.m. and then driving 2 hours. I come here. I'm teaching, right? Teach. But you're a student. But you live around here, right? The students come here, the class, just sign and go home, and just leave the middle of the class gone. I don't understand. Why? A lot of a study person. So why is it value? It's time is very good value for me. So bad impression because you people here. I'm thanks for the stay here. Why? I respect you guys. I make the test book 1 month and no sleep. But you guys are just listening. Just 1 hour, 2 hours staying here is a very hard time. Maybe how can the control the dream? Right? I don't understand. So I want you guys to keep going. That this semester, maybe I give I don't care. You learning from the Christian history is not value of your life. But I will logotherapy is not. We don't have the textbook. Every week I give some the message for your lifespan. I want to help you because I'm more. Pretty much liberal, and then I'm older than you guys, right? I have more experience. I'm 10 years. I have to be my patient, other patient, old person, the young person, is beloved person. So I have a lot of story. So I give some message for you, just 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Maybe you can change your lifespan. That's why this class is very important. Okay, so you have to keep class. Okay. So attitude, human attitude, the self-attitude, you can make your bicep symbol. Okay, oh, it's my memory, so you guys, very good attitude. So I'm very happy. Okay, so attitude, you have to make your own, you have a good attitude, you have to more challenge, you have to peace, you are more tried. Okay, nothing do anything, no change here. If you want to reach, you want to make the attitude over make the rich, the people. You follow the rich people, the rule here. Nothing do anything. I wanted only the rich, never give the rich, the person.
Where did you stay? Have you ever driven to
Yeah.
Which county?
What?
San Diego?
Who? I'm from the Summer County. So, do you know Mount High, the ski resort? From to Victorville to Las Vegas area, yeah. So they have a lot of traffic. Sometimes 3 hours, just 72 miles, but sometimes 4 hours driving the traffic. So if you want to come 4 hours driving, you want to class here, you want here? No, right? I want to come here. Why? I teaching. I want communication to you guys. I come here. Yeah. This dimension is what's called is a mental dimension. Is a distinction from the physical and then physical in the dimension. Okay, and then the seconds, will to meanings. The will to meanings the fundamental or motivation for human life. The motivation. I like the motivation word because if you want something to do, you have to somebody give the energy. Sometimes you have a depression. Yeah, I like a pop song singing. You raise me up. Right, so you have some down, and you can by self, you can stand up. No, it's not easy. Somebody has to give you the motivation and the energy, give you the hand, and you can more leisure, right? The Peter Penland research people, so many people, the women, they have a lot of the research. 30,000 people the subside, right? So last call, okay. How about things? I'm now I'm counseling people. You Lin, how about your feelings? You're very sad. So your spinal states. So you want something to do, solution, but you don't have a solution. So you call me, your friend, your best friend. Your spinal almost died. Oh, maybe I can do anything. So maybe somebody help me or not. Nothing, no family or nothing. Only me. Only you know my number. Maybe you need my number, right? Or you need my help. Maybe you call me. Hi, Dr. Choi, I need help. But maybe I'm the no. Oh, is that link phone number? No. And you are very bad situation. So I'm not cut the phone. You don't give answer, response, anything. So how you appear? Nobody here. Only you here, and then you need my help. That's you call so everybody, but they ignore the people. So they not help you. So only the final is me. Yeah. So maybe I'm ignore you. Maybe nobody here. So how can you appear? The solution.
I will send you a message. Talk about what I need, Like I feel sad, I feel something. So if you can give me some minutes to talk, or if you're busy, I will. Yes, it's okay too. But because when I call you, maybe you don't know what I need. What I need now. So maybe they think it's not really necessary or something like that. So they just ignore us, my phone. But if I really need your help, I will send you a message. Maybe you call me again. Or if you don't call me, this means you do not ready to talk to me. So it's
But it's a bad situation. Maybe you will die or something. Die.
I will call 911.
You're smart. How about you? You're a bad situation. Nobody help. 911, they don't have anything. So this is physically, but emotionally. Yeah, physically, emotionally, I'm very have a situation. So I need some people. Just I want to talk to something. I will listen people or mentor or whatever is okay. But you call me. Last everybody is ignore you, and you call me. I'm okay. Hi, how are you? What's the problem? Okay, I go there. Do you happy, right? Feeling happy, right? Maybe I'm ignore you. So how do you appear?
How do I feel?
Yeah.
I feel more released.
No.
It was like one person just to talk.
Okay.
Not about my problem. Like, just have a chat. Ignore. Put the problem aside. Just chat. And that's my soul, and I can come back to the problem. So that's helpful.
Okay. How about you? How about your registration? But nobody helped you. They left. But I'm still only me. So you call me, but I ignore you. So how your peer and the solution?
I would appreciate the one-on-one talk, that it's easier to express oneself. And easier to get closer in case of anything that comes to mind and you to talk about.
Yeah, usually the research, so many counseling is paid. Why? The counselor have a lot of the career and then experience. The problem, they not listen from the patient. Only talk. Okay, I want to tell something. Okay, this page. Okay, your problem, this one, the solution. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, I have the evidence and the base of the careers, experience, trade. So I give you something. Because patient, the depression, the spirit problem people, they want somebody listen to my word. You know what? I have the episode. It's my friend have a son. He's 30, you guys same age, 34. But never out the home room. They have a mess, the garbage, everything, and no shower, and hair, and no change crop, the smell. It's like homeless. So what's going on with him? Because middle school, and at middle school they have a plan. Everybody move out the city. But now my town, the middle of Provence, little Provence, the mountain area, not too much. So no friend. So he thinks lose friend, and but stay no choice because the parents have the job over there. So they have the disconnect the community and the friendship. So only game edition. Yes, 18 years. So I want to try to approach the more friendly because they one house, their fathers, mothers, they not no communication anything. No each other eating together, no table here. So I see, I'm gonna try to friendly. But 6 months, I more listen to him, I give the love. Yeah, because she no shower, how, the smell is very good, no good. So I'm tried more friendly, now he's need to change. Why? I more approach more friendly and then listen to a word, and then we want to try to get along together, hang on, or the games on together. And he really change here. Yeah, because society people usually problem, they want to try, but they people the viewpoint, oh, he have a problem with depression, he have a medicine, so you can go to counselors without communication together. So they try, no choice. So when you have the plan, the family with depression, you have to more friendly approach, they more happy, they will raise up. Yeah. So the Peter Franklin is the logotherapy is very powerful in the therapy. So I'm gonna just introduce something, okay? So last time I'm gonna continue this one. The counseling goal. So if I wanted to counseling you guys, I wanna teaching this semester the Christian history, but I wanna have 1 hour. This is the textbook, and the 1 hour, and the psychology and the mind, the life coaching. I give you some information for you, okay? You do it this way. So I'm very happy with you guys. So I want to do you guys the more positive energy, and then you can make the good life span over your life. So you make a meaning over your life. What's going on, and then what's my dream? The check. Even me too. So I'm from learning to you guys. Yeah. So also you guys had to learn from me. So we have some the viewpoint the same. You are more good enjoy the classroom. Okay. And then I give you some the information. I mean, dear week, October 17. October 17. Last week I come here. The 17 I had to go to the business trip to Canada, so I'm not here. So you don't need to come the 17. But I give the Zoom recording, so you can anytime you can see the Zoom. Okay? Yeah. The other week, 17. Yeah. I come the last week. Come here. Okay. Anybody question anything? Yeah. Okay. Ho, you come early, huh? You have to stay 2 hours. Okay. And then one more notice. Yeah. Last time. Now the little policy changing. Because the government they watching all the school. So you are coming to the class or not? They check. So what's your name? Jayon. You almost coming at 5 minutes before you come here, but it's one more time. You're not coming here, maybe no score, maybe you're maybe hard time. Yeah, really, I can choose anything. I want to try to. I want to give us not stress the homework, the exam. But maybe you guys maybe you're not sure here too much. I had to the exam. Maybe exam no score, no pass. Maybe you have some problem. Okay. So you have to come in. You have a last week one more chance. Or you have a 3 time. It's not show no score. Okay. So maybe it's not my problem. You guys problem. So I already they give the notice. So you have to 2 times outside is shine and the second time shine here, and then also test book. You have to buy test book or copy something. Okay. Last time no test book. Okay. The homework I have a homework. You can check the syllabus. You have a homework and you have the exam, assignment, everything. So you guys come here, everybody come here. Everybody come here, class, 10 times, no exam. Maybe 2 times, no show here. You don't need to come here no more. I can give the no score. So it's up to you guys, okay? So maybe best students, I give some gift to you guys, okay?